Welcome to Little Bighorn Treasure Hunting Sources 54. We now have a website, www.littlebighorntreasurehunting.com, where all the videos can be watched in a row without commercials or anything. In the next several videos, a circumstantial case will be laid out. A huge gun deal made to the Indians by our government trying to buy the Black Hills, Pahasapa, from the nations. The story Wendell Grandgard, Many Roads, was told by Benjamin Black Elk had come from his father, Nicholas Black Elk, who, as you can see, has had several books and many more written about him. I'd like to take a few minutes to thank the many people who stopped by my displays at the Colorado and Cody, Wyoming collector shows and the other venues we've set up displays at. Your responses have been overwhelmingly positive. Those who had already been watching and seen my videos, special thanks for your encouragement, even with my apologies for the poor lighting and amateurish narration and photography. Also, Romeo, our rooster crowing. You truly have lifted my spirits and made my son and I feel like what we are doing has made a very good case for documenting the Togia written language for our American history. Now to the huge gun deal. Our country plunged into a Great Depression in 1873. A source for new gold to stimulate the economy and fill the government coffers was needed. Many rumors of gold in the Black Hills, Pahasapa, needed to be explored. None other than George A. Custer was tasked to explore the area and led the 1874 Black Hills expedition. Gold was discovered and a deliberate word was spread throughout the country, knowing what the outcome would be, and the gold rush was on. And Crazy Horse's grass dancers were quite busy, video number 25. Now the government needed to figure a way to get the Black Hills away from the Indians. They went to Red Cloud and promised him 1,000 Winchester 1873s if he would go to the nations and get the required 2/3 majority of Indians to touch the pen, meaning sign a treaty giving up the Black Hills, which was stated was needed in the 1868 Fort Laramie Treaty, which guaranteed ownership of the Pahasapa to the Indians. The story goes Red Cloud, even though he didn't have the power he had to persuade the nations in 1868, agreed and requested that the Winchesters be carbine models. Trying to figure out what serial number range they might be in, I thought they would be between serial number 4,000 and 6,500. Asking Many Roads if the proposed Winchesters were all carbines, he said Benjamin told him the order was supplemented with some rifles, but most were carbines. So I started hunting for a 1,000 Winchester treasure. I saw a first model 1873 Winchester for sale by one of the big shot auction companies that does not believe Wendell, doesn't believe his history, and thinks that the language is phony. The pictures of the rifle were poor, but they described the carving on the wood in their advertisement on the wood stocks. So I bought it, serial number 4612. According to Winchester records, it was received in the warehouse July 21st, 1875, shipped August 9th, 1875, order number 3829. What the auction did not say was that the wood was old replacement wood and then carved. Talk about being phony or crooked. Buyer beware. The rifle was possibly an Indian burial gun, looking at the 100% original metal, and the wood may have rotted off, but it can't be proven. It still is cool, and if you look, you can see the different carving that's on here. And if you go up to the fore end, that has like a hawk or an eagle carved on it. And it has some significance, but I honestly don't know. And Many Roads, he didn't know anything. He couldn't find a name on it anywhere. But with the wood being replaced, of course, you know, you just don't know. And In the book, Son of the Morning Star by Evans Connell on page 186, it tells of many Lancaster trade rifles, which is my video 32, the trade rifles, and 65 new revolvers along with hundreds of butcher knives were given to the Cheyenne by our government at the Medicine Lodge Peace Council. So it's not unusual to use arms in treaties and agreements, and throughout our history we armed the eastern friendly Indians to push the western Indians back, giving them the superior firepower. And our history is full of examples of arming our foes, clear to present time. Look at the Middle East and the weaponry we've left behind there over the years. So anyway, I thank you. I think I've bent your ear long enough for this video. I have more coming. Please watch it on this same subject. Thank you, and God bless.